Celebrity relationships, they're on again, off again at an almost dizzying pace. So how can you avoid making those same mistakes? We're about to find out with the help of our friend and psychotherapist, Dr. Mike Dow. Welcome back, Mike. Great to have you.
Thanks for having me back.
So this isn't really a celebrity couple as much as it is a bizarre threesome. Let me explain. We all know about Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise, who went through a divorce. Now, it's rumored there's a third party that Katie Holmes and Jamie Foxx have had a relationship. And I don't know anything about this, but this is potentially because of a divorce settlement? Yeah. I don't fully understand.
So for years, it's been rumored that Katie and Jamie Foxx have been in a relationship. And the only reason, this has been reported, again, that the only reason that they can't be public is in the divorce settlement that Katie can't, for 5 years, be public with another man, introduce their daughter to another man. Now, I'm a little biased because Katie's actually a high school friend of mine. So
really?
we're childhood friends. We did a lot of musicals together. We were dance partners together.
Wow.
And this is from her Instagram, this incredibly embarrassing photo of me. But of course, I have a few thousand followers. She's got like, millions. So of course
this in the Midwest somewhere?
This was, yeah, Ohio. But what's interesting here is that how many people here are divorced? Or have blended families. So what's so interesting, right, when you have a blended family, when you have a Jamie Foxx in your life, 5 years is way too long to not introduce your children to that significant other. So the question then is, what can we learn from this? How long? So what I recommend, this is something I see all the time in my couples therapy practice. It's usually around, I'm gonna say 6 months. Now, sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 9. Here's what you wanna do. First, you want to introduce your new significant other, so to Jamie Foxx, on neutral grounds. It's okay to say, this is my friend. You don't wanna bring your significant other right to like that special family dinner that's just about you and your daughter right away. So Katie and her story, if they have like a little thing that's just them, don't bring them on that. Bring them to like a family barbecue. Make sure, if you see any red flags, make sure that this is a serious relationship. So if you're dating a Dr. Ordon when he was in his 20s, red flag. You may want to give him like a year. But if you're dating somebody nice and normal, like Dr. Travis, then maybe 3 to 6 months is okay, right? And then you do want, and I think this is the most important tip for parents, you want to make sure that you are giving your child so much of your time, so much of your positive attention, because if you do that, your child is not going to feel threatened when the Jamie Foxx comes in and wants to take Katie away.
Do you think this was a little over-controlling on the Tom Cruise camp?
Yes.
So is it even legal is it legal, and how do you enforce in a settlement a 5-year time period? It seems like a really difficult thing to enforce.
It would be, but this is what I know about Katie. She is probably one of the sweetest human beings you will ever meet. That is true. I was friends with her before she was famous. I've been friends with her after she became famous. She seems
incredibly sweet.
She spends so much time with her daughter. You can tell she's such a lovely mom. So, what did she give away if that is indeed, and again, this is just reported. This is not any information that I have personally. This has not been verified. But if this is true, it makes sense. It makes sense. 5 years is a long time,
Yeah,
though.
we don't know. Did he give something in return for that as part of the settlement?
We don't know. We have to wonder, though.
This is good stuff, Mike. Always a pleasure. Thanks so much. We'll be right back.